Citizens of Tamriel, it's time to build an empire in Skyrim like you have never seen before. Maybe you have, but maybe not, most likely not, because this install of Skyrim is like 700 gigabytes, and I now have the technology to show you what a next-gen Skyrim could actually look like in this year. So the term next gen means whatever is next, and this is an unstable ultimate preset build of Nolvus, which I have been trying various big installs of Skyrim. Elysium is one of the famous ones and various other ones. I personally think this is the best looking one, and it pushes Skyrim to its absolute limit in terms of how good things can look today, and I'm going to show you what it's all about. Now, this is the beginning, a new beginning. You are not necessarily the Dragonborn in this preset, because we've got Skyrim Unbound, and I have a quick preset here just to get us started, but the options are, I'm just going to leave it on default because we're not looking at our face through most of this. I'm going to press this. I want to be this, and I'm going to be Gamer Zach. What would I like to do? I would like to continue and begin the game into Skyrim. It equips us with some random objects every time you start. You can specify all of this, but you don't have to. We're just entering Skyrim as a new character. It gives us all this starting stuff, and it starts us, well, technically wherever you want. But I picked a bit more of a vanilla start. And here we are in Riverwood. Our adventure has begun. We get to pick a religion. Now, I have not played much of this at all because I want to be wowed. I want to be impressed. I just made sure it works. And I found that following Akatosh, the tenets is to fulfill your destiny by saving Tamriel. It's pretty much the most vanilla tenet. I'm gonna go ahead and accept Akatosh. And we can begin looking around. And we can begin walking into the new Riverwood. We can look at how we look. This is the default gear that we have been given. I like first person. But I know a lot of people like to see the character, and this version of Skyrim works fantastically in third person. The best third person experience I've had with a Bethesda game ever. But I like first person. Let's begin running to move around a bit more. You may recognize there's a cat. Pet the cat. Petting stray cats have risks. Understood. Stray cat is loyal. Yes. That's what I'm talking about, stray cat. No, don't take out the sword. Put the sword away. We're not there yet. Okay. You can pet the cat. Look at this. Look at this. It looks so good. It looks so good. It looks so good. If you're watching this live on stream, it may look a little blurry because there's so much detail to process. By the way, if you'd like to support the channel, check out the Patreon, patreon.com/gamerzach. There's exclusive stuff there. Thank you so much. Otherwise, just subscribe. Because we're going to be doing a lot of cool things like this moving on into the future. Now, I'm walking this way because we know there's some basic enemies this way. And also I want to go to the standing stones and activate one of those. Look at that. Enemies. Look at this new UI. Whoa. Look at this new UI. I actually love this new UI. I'm on fire. I can't see. I'm literally on fire. Get the fire off me. Go to third person. Go to first person. Kill him. Okay.
I will destroy you.
Alpha wolf. Then why are there so many wolves?
Put up a fight. Don't do that.
Sorry about that. My thirst is increasing. Letting your thirst increase will cause you to endure more debuffs to your total magicka stamina and shout cooldown. Okay, there are some survival elements like that, but it's fine. Oh, look at us, covered in blood. Which, by the way, you can see icons down there. It shows we're dirty. Now, you can disable survival stuff, but I'm gonna leave everything at default for now because it's the new experience. Let us wash off and clean up. You just have to go into water. And clean yourself off. Look, all the blood's gone. Nice, lovely. Let's put our sword away. Ah. Look at this forest. Look at the grass. Oh, it's so good. Luckily, I had some help here from... Who are you? I don't even know who these people are.
Yes?
Mercenary Electromancer.
I'll take my leave then.
Okay, cool. By the way, one of the best parts of this mod pack is that there's some sound mods that rebalances the audio, which is a huge problem with Skyrim being such a quiet game. You may find the problem of voices being far too quiet in Skyrim. This is it. I mean, you have to admit this looks like a modern game now. Here's the standing stones. But of course, this is still running on the Skyrim engine. What's all that noise? There's some noise going on. But let's just activate the warrior stone. Accept sign. I love how there's hand animations as well. Ah, yes, depth of field. This is what it feels like to be short-sighted. So I'm short-sighted. If you don't know what being short-sighted is like, it's like that. There's some stuff going on up there. But I'm going to generally go along the expected pathway, because if we're comparing vanilla Skyrim to this, you want to see things that you know so that you know what the difference is. Ah, and my game just crashed. Which is a normal thing to happen because this is the unstable build. So I'm going to have to just refresh this. Okay, so a quick crash, but no worries. We're back into the game here. And we're just gonna go through the basics of Skyrim, but it just looking completely different. Look at these signs. Wow, can you imagine this kind of craftsmanship surviving out in the wilderness? But okay, here we are, back in Riverwood. And one of the standard things we should do is to step into the trader to see what drama has happened in the Riverwood trader. And also we get to see an interior. Oh, I love the...
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no. No adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well, what are you going to do then, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. I'm sorry you had to hear that.
What are you doing that for?
There's so much stuff. So, let's try a conversation with... I love how... So, the faces and characters have often been redone, but I love how Lucan here just looks...
Maybe you could talk some...
He just looks like such a sleazebag.
Yeah, well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop.
What happened here?
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in, but we still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing. An ornament, solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
I could help you get the claw back.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves...
What are you doing that for?
Falls Barrow, northwest of town.
So this is your plan, Lucan?
Yes. So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
No, by the 8, fine. But only to the edge of town.
I'm gonna leave now.
What are you doing that for?
I keep stepping on their stuff. And they're like, what are you doing that for? The limitations of Skyrim. Okay.
We have to go through town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings.
Is this new? I don't remember this happening.
Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
Is she gonna come with me to the dungeon? Camilla always leads you? Really? I don't think I've ever...
I wonder why they only stole Lucan's golden claw. I mean, we have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just as much coin. Lucan found the claw about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it. He's a tricky one.
I have literally never done this before. I've never waited for her to say anything. I just said, you want me to get the claw back? Okay, I'll go get the claw back. Bye. This is from Vanilla?
This is the bridge out of town. The path up the mountain to the northwest leads to Bleak Falls Barrow. I guess I should get back to my brother. He'll throw a fit if I take too long. Such a child.
Surihe, you also can't recall this happening, right? Like this can't be Vanilla. Fine. Never mind. We're not going to go straight to the Golden Claw yet. But also, look at this UI. Look how fantastic this UI is. So see the quest. So the quest is set for the up there, right? Retrieve the Golden Claw. See at the top center of the screen, we can see that. When you look at the location, the UI shows you the associated quest. I've not seen this level of UI design in many AAA games. That's such a nice touch of UI. By the way, speaking of the UI, the map also now looks amazing. I love this map mod. It's not that weird gray 3D thing. It's just a lovely map. Isn't that great? Oh. Let's head on over to the next city because we know what we need to be doing. These birds still fly out of that tree. And the sun is setting, so we gotta get to the next city in time. If I recall, let's try some third-person combat here. Get over here. There's dodge rolling. There is dodge rolling, by the way. Now, look at this looting. Now, taking pelts actually passes time and actually skins the model to a horrifying skinned wolf, so I'm not going to do that. But you can harvest the meat without skinning the wolf. So I'm going to take that. Thank you. The sword looks nice as well. The sword looks fantastic. Ah, the sun's setting. I'm gonna let time pass at a relatively quick pace. We can cut across this grass to save us some time. The footstep sounds changing based on what you're stepping on. Even the dropping animation, when you drop down a little cliff, it just looks so much better. See, there's a bit of a... Now, do we still have the giant? There's so much stuff here. Where's the giant? There it is. I see the giant. Can I get there in time? I will help.
Stop that!
I helped. Where's Ayla?
Blood on the wind today. Good hunt ahead of us.
I guess I didn't technically help, so they're like, I have nothing to do with this. Fine. Look, I tried. I tried to get there on time. But okay. Is this?
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
Goodbye.
Right, I really am busy, so...
Okay. So it's pretty late in the evening, and we have to make our way into this new town. By the way, so there's some survival stuff that's activated. If you want to change any of these settings on the fly, you go to mod configuration, and if I recall, the survival stuff is associated with the mod Sunhelm. And if I go to general settings, you can disable it from here. So I've now disabled the survival stuff, which I think it has to reload a little bit, but we will see. But yes, okay, see that little drop of water there? That disabled. So survival stuff is now disabled because it's a whole other skill set as well. If you look at skills, this is the standard skills. Looks really nice. But also, there's custom skills, which is going to be like a whole other thing. There's so many gameplay changes as well, which I am currently relatively unfamiliar with. Let's get into the city, because it's getting dark.
By Easmere, it's true. A jester, funny suit and all. Just north, by the Loria's farm. Fool had a coffin in a cart with a broken wheel. Like to see him laugh his way out of that.
Well, sounds like you've had quite the journey, Uthgerd. But you were gone longer than usual. I got to thinking maybe you weren't coming back.
You sound like my ma. Figured I was lying dead in a field somewhere, is that it?
Thought did cross my mind, yeah. War brewing, talk of a riot in Helgen. Up now jesters? Skyrim's gone mad, girl.
Jesters?
You need to be careful.
It's too much.
Careful, huh? Thanks, Skullvar. I'll remember that. Yeah, right.
You know, dragons, sure. War, all right. Jesters, now you've gone too far. So, I want to show this off during the daytime, but let's just skip ahead to a bit of the nighttime first, so you can see what nighttime looks like. Oh, that's a bright moon. So this version of the mod does not make nighttime super dark. You can still very clearly see everything. All the sounds changing. That's a lot of birds. This feels more than usual. We can hear some owls and crows. The sky is a lot. The moon is the most. But okay, let me go ahead and wait until morning time, where we can see the city in lovely sunlight. It's a little foggy morning. That's okay. This still works for me. Because this city looks really nice. I'm gonna press F5 also, regularly. Oh. All these changes, it just adds so much. So it's like, it's familiar, but somehow different. It's like going back to your hometown after like 15 years. That's what this feels like. It's like, I know where everything is, but everything's a little bit different. Open. And the new Whiterun comes to us. I love how the sounds load in first. I don't know if that's usual, but...
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
The sun's coming out. I think the fog's lifting a little bit, the morning fog. Look at this city. Oh. There's another cat. Pet the cat. Persuade. Understood. This is how you pet a cat. Whiterun Stray is neutral? Damn it. Why are all the cats so chonky? It's cold weather. They have to be chonky. Their animation is a little weird though, but sure. Getting into the Whiterun market here. By the way, all the shops have been redone as well, and wow, look at that. Let's have a look at this shop. It's gonna look insane. Also, just see where the UI for the open shows up. It shows up at like a sort of fixed point on the thing and only adjusts. So it makes it clearer that that's what you're looking at. I really like that. But okay, here we go into a shop. I've not seen this.
Got a pretty full stock of potions and alchemy reagents.
Whoa! You followed me over here onto your little bridge because I was sort of hidden back there. There's an upstairs and a downstairs? Now, if I didn't know about dust, I would love to live in a house like this. Oh, no, I fell off. Oh, I'm falling down. It's fine, I'm downstairs now. I fell off the little bridge. This is actually insane. I am somewhat amazed and overwhelmed. I'm gonna leave now. I feel like I'm very close to stealing something.
Foolish old woman. You know nothing. Nothing of our struggles, our suffering.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
Tired of bread and stew?
That's an appropriate response.
Fish and fowl? Treat yourself and your kin to a
son chose
choice
his
cut of
side
steak
and chose
or a tender
poorly,
rack of
and now
ribs.
he's gone. Such is the way.
Let me show you the power of Talos Stormcrown, born of the North. where my breath is long winter.
He's still going.
I breathe.
How about the... Where's
Your
the...
family's honor is important to you, but we can't afford it.
It took me
There's
weeks
so much
to
stuff
find that thieves'
happening.
den. I can't stop now, and I can't get the sword on my own.
So
That's
you're
House
willing to
Greymane.
starve your wife and daughter to reclaim some rusty old sword?
I just need to hire one, maybe two good
Temple of Kinnereth. How does this look? Has this been redone? I assume so. Oh, it looks good, though.
Gods bless you, healer.
Ooh.
I can't bear it. Make it stop.
The way the rays work is really nice.
Gods bless you, healer.
The pain is so great.
Look at that.
The fever. My body.
Oh. Where is Nazim? We saw him outside. He said a thing about the Cloud District.
To our elven overlords,
Let's head up.
sparing the heavens.
Oh, so let's just keep looking at things.
They can barely tolerate our presence on Earth. Today, they take away your faith.
Oh.
What of tomorrow? What then? Do the elves take your homes?
Dragon's Reach. Thank you for the sound effect. Let's head on in. How is my PC not a fireplace right now? Oh. Ooh. Look at that. No, I accidentally clicked. Put it away, put it away. Yeah, nothing, nothing to see here. So we're not on the standard Dragonborn quest and everything. So we're not going to be treated as the Dragonborn. Look at that. It's so much, and I don't know if it's too much. Everything. But I guess your eyes would adjust to all of this, right? Like, if you're just used to old Skyrim, you feel like this is a lot because there's just so much more stuff everywhere. Now, we're not necessarily the traditional Dragonborn, but we can still do quests as we were.
What is it that you need?
I'm looking for work.
There is a thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps? Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
This fire is intense. Why are you here?
Farengar, I think I've found someone who can help you with your dragon project.
Oh, he's here.
Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Alright, where am I going and what am I fetching?
Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Okay. Goodbye.
This is a priority now. Anything we can use to fight this dragon, or dragons, We need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgroof. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
I wanted to look at Farengar's space. It's nice. Most useful. So much sass. Also, hold on. Let me just tweak something here. Just evening out some of my lighting. Okay, so I should check what I actually have. In terms of magic, do I have anything useful? No, I don't have any. A lot of these are mod stuff, so I don't have any fire spells or anything like that I could do with that. Also, skills map items. What do I actually have on me? A steel sword and some clothes. I feel like I need stuff before I head out. So first of all, Farengar, do you have spells for sale?
Oh, I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow. A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold.
Okay.
Maybe you can help me.
No.
Off to Bleak Falls Barrow with you. The Jarl is not a patient man. Neither am I, come to think of it.
It's fine. Goodbye. So, I need equipment, and I could do with like a fire spell and a healing spell. You know, the usuals. But like, there's so many changes, I don't even know where to get these things from.
Rise up, children of the Empire.
You think I could learn a healing spell from the Temple of Kinnereth? How did Farengar get so sexy? In Overhaul mod packs, I think everyone becomes sexy. Can you teach me?
Welcome, child.
What have you got for sale?
Take a look.
There's scrolls. Spell tomes. Spell tome healing restores 10 health per second. Okay, good. Don't suppose you have spell tome fire? No, didn't think so.
Oh. Grace of Kinnereth be with you.
Spell tome healing. You have not studied this tome before. With your current knowledge, it'll take you approximately 3 hours to learn the spell. How long do you wish to study? 3 hours it is.
The pain is so great.
I actually have to study. Is it done?
My body burns.
I have a healing spell. Wow, look at that. Oh, I love how it touches yourself like that. Oh, wow.
The pain is so great.
A little bit of backseating is fine. I have finished Skyrim in the past. But you're right, Farengar should have it. I forgot about spell tomes.
I heard it. Howling.
I'm gonna get my usual fire because I just like having fire. Oh, let's go get a spell tome fire, and we have to spend like 3 hours studying that as well, I guess. There's a palace cat? We can never catch up with the cat. Axiom is neutral. Your name's Axiom?
Oh, I thought you were already on your way
for sale.
Take a look.
Spell tome. flames. 250. How much do I have? 285. Okay. This works for me. Good. Can I sell you anything? I could resell the healing tome. I should get some armor and stuff as well. Where do I get? Yeah, I don't really have anything to sell.
Off to Bleak Falls Barrow with you. The Jarl is...
Spell tome, flames. Let's spend 3 hours studying that.
Man. Neither am I. Come to
Just gonna stand here and read about fire. Feels like an appropriate location to do it. Oh, time has passed. I have learned flames. Good. So what I need to do is I need to go to magic and I need to favorite healing and favorite flames. I'm trying to remember all my hotkeys. I should also check my items. Well, actually, if I just do this, I can now do that. Yes, good. I should make sure this works. I have to put away the fire to open the door. That's a nice consideration for the animation. Oh, it's raining. Nice effect. That feels pretty good. All right. Raining at night. Look at these water splashes. So, I do need equipment next. I suppose I could try just
Everything's all right?
join the companions. Because where else could I get some cheap equipment? Right? I should get some basic stuff from your Vasker. I could try steal it from someone. Which I'm not sure if I'll be able to do. I could try. I should F5. Go to the first dragon encounter and loot the people falling over. I could do that as well. Is the first dragon encounter already happening? I don't think so, right?
You already have been told you're not allowed here.
Oh, it's this
Turn
stuff.
around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her.
I don't care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
We will be back. This is not over. You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun, and we'll pay good money for information.
Who are you looking for?
A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She is likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything.
Goodbye.
We will find her eventually.
Off you go. So, this is where the weapons come from. Think I could steal stuff? Because I probably can't afford to buy anything.
Have you met my father? He's the steward up at Dragon's Reach.
Wow. Whoa, you're right here. Look at your shop. Those are just displays. None of these are stealable, unfortunately. Look at your stock, though. I don't know if there's anything to steal. Is this just like... This is a nice little system you got there. I don't need ingots right now. I don't know where she keeps her stuff. Oh, there's just like glass things there. Oh. It's behind the counter. She decided to go to sleep. I think I entered steel plate gauntlets. Steel plate boots. Where's the big stuff? Shh. I am a master thief. Is it upstairs? I'm just so unfamiliar with the shops now because they're so different. Requires key, requires key. I can't steal any of this stuff. Look at her, actually like locking up her stuff. Iron reinforced armor. Iron armor. Iron helmet. Guess that's better than nothing. Because I think that's the only... Some of this stuff is stealable. But not all of it. I guess those iron things will have to do. Iron reinforced armor. And I'll take the helmet too. And now, if I just check my armor here. Good. You actually put on the helmet? Okay, I feel like I am adequate. There's like some glass shield displays up here. Like, who are these people supposed to be? Okay, it's fine. I think I walked in right at the moment she closed shop and then she just went straight to bed. We could make our way to Bleak Falls Barrow, but it feels like that's not what we should be doing. I think I should wait till daytime. I can just wait. 7:30 feels like a good time to set up. I'm just gonna stare at the rain until it's gone. Okay. Did you see how that cat was sitting? Okay, I feel enough to go. Ah, I got the fancy gloves. There seems to been an economic boom in Skyrim. Was the land not usually war-torn? I mean, I see how... I'm moving much slower with all this stuff. I do see how a lot of these mod overhauls are not exactly lore-friendly. It's okay. Let's go retrieve the Golden Claw at Bleak Falls Barrow. Yassified Skyrim, yeah. You can still see some lighting glitches and flickering and stuff, but I think that's just a limitation of Skyrim. Things like that happening. Appreciate the brightness of the mountains and then the shadows, because we're currently in the shadows because the sun's rising over there and it's blocked by the city. So we're currently in the little like shaded part, but then like the distance is all lit up brightly. What's the fastest way to get up there? Head back towards can I fast travel? Head back towards... No. Remove the marker. And head up from Riverwood, right? I can't believe I've forgotten the best way to get up there. But I think, yes, we travel to Riverwood. This is a mod pack. It's called Nolvus. Where are we? On this side? Were the trees all orange before? No. Has the season changed? There's seasons now? It's become autumn. Okay. The season has actually changed. So if I recall, we just want to head up the mountain this way. Oh, I mean, really the whole point of this is to just look at things. Okay. Is that a bird's nest in a tree? It is. How long did it take me to set up these mods? It's an installer, so it took me like an hour. I mean, downloading everything took a bit, maybe a couple hours. Okay, okay, we're making our way up into our first snowy region. I'll put that away. Sure, let's look at our character. People always complain if I play in first person. Can I still roll? Oh, you only roll while in combat, is it? Yeah, you have your stuff out. Dodge rolling. Whoa, did you see? The athleticism! Can you imagine doing that in real life? Can you imagine doing this? Wow! The amount of muscles required to do that move. Wow, can you imagine? That's so impressive. With all this equipment. Also, look at this animation of like after you do that, you're in position and then you like stand at a more idle position. Look at this. Okay, I'm seeing if I can aim while in third person effectively. Okay. I'm gonna quick save frequently because I don't know when things will crash. So far, just that one crash at the start for some reason. Okay, here's this first watchtower. I don't know how strong or weak I am because all the gameplay stuff has changed up. Are you attack on sight? Oh, right. It's got that mod where they don't attack directly on sight.
Time to die. What you gonna do, huh? What you
There's so much stuff on the screen.
You're gonna die for that.
This is the end.
Why won't he die?
You hear me? Dead. You won't get the best of me.
I don't have any potions. Oh, looting doesn't pause the game anymore. Okay. Iron plate armor, iron gauntlets. I don't think I need any of that. I'm just gonna...
You ready to die today, huh?
You won't live to see tomorrow.
Gonna roll away.
Just give up.
Where am I? I'm against the thing. Oh, it auto-locks when there's an enemy. When it comes to shooting. That's such a nice touch.
It burns!
It does.
I'll bury you!
Kiting.
That's it? That's all you've got?
What is this? Actual combat? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Fire! You ready to die today, huh?
I feel like I am pretty underleveled.
You won't get the best of me!
I'm just healing up because I don't actually have any potions. By the way, when you're installing Nolvus, you get to pick the difficulty.
Damn you!
Huh. No potions. Are these iron boots, iron gauntlets? Does that say that they're better than what I currently have? The shield is probably going to be good. Poacher's sword black. Like, I don't know what's good. I'm just going to grab those things with the symbols and actually have a look here. So no, it's not better. I don't know what those icons mean. I do have a healing potion. Okay. Good to know. Oh, that icon's for the museum? There's a museum? Okay, there's one more archer. Oh, there's a museum? Okay. But also, how do you power attack? You don't just click and hold anymore. How do you power attack? Because that guy power attacked me just now and pretty much wrecked me. Oh, also I should set the shield to favorite as well. Should disable that until you get a quest for museum, contextless clutter. Yeah. So if I wanted to, yeah, I can just go ahead and grab that.
Found you.
Dodged. Didn't dodge.
That the best you can do? I can take you. Please don't kill me.
Got you. Septim. Lockpick. Opal. Master Thief scabbard with knife. Okay. Is that... Oh, that's a thing that can be filled. Like a... to drink and stuff, I guess? Okay. We cleared our first location. Let's loot it. Coin purse. By the way, I should explain what that blue light is as well, once I find a safe spot to do it. A dwarven greatsword? I'll take it. Iron boots. Don't need that. Village red wine. The real Baron's coin purse. Okay. Drink, drink, drink. Food, food, food. Some money. Leather boots of water walking. Weak lingering stamina poison. Okay. By the way, books glow blue until you've read them, and then they stop glowing, so it's easier to see. Ooh, cheddar. We'll take the cheddar. Nice. So it's easier to see what books you have and haven't read. Nice. Okay, we can continue on. I really don't feel like I'm strong enough, but I should F5. Is there anything else? Who knows what else has changed? So this is... Where does this go? Around the other way? Alright, the way I usually come up is up this way, I think. So I don't think I'm going to be... Probably should have my shield out. Like, I might feel somewhat underleveled, probably because I'm supposed to be fighting for real, because there's an actual combat system now. Like, it's not just hit, 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 hit anymore. You actually have to dodge and do things and... Now, I don't know, I probably can't just take on everyone, but also I still don't know how to power attack. Do I need to actually like level up to be able to power attack? I have leveled up. Give me more health. So, destruction, conjuration, where am I? Like, everything's been rebalanced, so... Attacks with war axes deal more critical damage. I don't really need that. I'm using a sword. Maybe... Nope. Accidentally exited skills. Like, do I have... I do have a perk to increase. Maybe I should increase my destruction so that my fire does more damage. Destruction spells cost less magicka, more powerful per level of destruction. Okay, that's actually a pretty big discount on the cost. I did keep running out of fire. So let's do this. Is this right? Yes. These sound effects are so ominous now. Quick saving. So that means my flames, we can just do a lot more of them. Just making our way up. The penetrator. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's so many of them. I am definitely not ready for this. But there's a boss, and he's called the Penetrator. Oh, there's so many of them. I'm just trying to aggro like one of them. Is this the Penetrator here? Yep, that's the Penetrator. I've fallen between some rocks.
Cheer,
This is... I think I need... I am not ready for this location. Wow. That's a Dark Souls boss there. I'm going to turn around and leave. I'm not fighting that. I was thoroughly penetrated. That was just... Did you see those moves? Like, these bandits I managed to handle just about, but I guess I should, like, take all of these things just so I can sell them or something. Yeah, just give me all of that. Where did I kill the other two? Did I kill one here? I'm just gonna grab this stuff. I'm gonna go sell it. I killed one down this way as well. The literal Dark Souls experience of like the bar appearing, the red health bar appearing, and the music. Dang. Oh, the penetrator. Killed me through my block. My hide shield did nothing. I'm gonna grab this stuff and I'm just gonna sell it, and we're gonna go look at maybe another location. Where did I kill the first guy? I backed away quite... There it is, I think. Yes. Backed away quite far. Did I already loot? I'll take that. Okay. Well, let's open the map. I will head back to Whiterun to sell my stuff. Okay. By the way, in terms of the difficulty setting that I picked a medium. I picked the middle difficulty setting. So I'm just gonna sell everything I got here.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
Hello.
Welcome to War Maidens. Now don't let the name worry you. We got plenty of steel for fighting men.
What have you got for sale?
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
Okay, so I am selling... I probably don't need much of this at all. Right, I don't think I'll be using a greatsword. But I should probably hold on to it because that's probably rare at this point. Let's sell this, sell this, sell this. That might have some kind of use. Don't need this, don't need this, don't need this. That might have some kind of use. I'll keep the bow. I don't know what a scabbard would be used for. Orcish quarterstaff. What am I currently using? Just a steel sword. Yeah, sell this, sell this, sell this. Poacher's sword is actually better. Is this a one-handed weapon?
Good doing business with you.
Weapon. It is better. Nice, okay.
We've got small... blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Sell the steel sword, and I can sell the quarterstaff as well. Okay, good.
Until next time.
Let's sell all of that. Okay, now that we have some money, how much money do I actually have? 250. That should let us travel a little bit. But also, I wasn't expecting the season to change. Because everything is getting colder now and more orange. But what I think is a good place to always look at is Solitude. So let's go ahead and go look at Solitude. The enemy we deserve. I mean, the difficulty of, like, a big boss like that is actually... It makes the game feel more meaningful. Like, you're not just waltzing in and killing things. By the way, let me explain the blue glowing light that's been happening. So first of all, ladders. You can just climb them. And then it, like, teleports you to the top. But also, in terms of the glowing blue light, that allows you to parkour. And I will try find a spot which will let me demonstrate that. Like, if you had a surface that you might be able to climb up onto, like maybe this? No, not that. You can't just climb on someone's tent. Looking for like a low wall or something. Something that I could maybe... Maybe that? Maybe I could climb onto this. Yeah, so the blue means if you jump while looking at this blue thing, it will parkour you up. So for example, if I jump here, it will actually pull you up onto the thing. And you can do that for various things to parkour around. That looks nice. Now, this carriage here.
Need a ride?
I would like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Bring me to Solitude.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Use the carriage.
First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already knew that.
Okay. Oh. Nothing a Skyrim horse wouldn't fix. I don't know if the horse riding mechanics have been changed at all. Oh, it's nighttime? Let's wait for daytime. Let's make it 9 a.m. So yeah, the whole region's switched to autumn. And look at these god rays. And lens flares. The sounds added in for all the armor and things.
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here, or you'll end up like Rogvir.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red.
These stones have some physics on them. In third person only, I think. Those stones were glitching out a little bit, but it's fine. Oh, look at that. Oh. It just looks so nice. Now, into Solitude. Now, I assume the standard event is still happening.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Svar, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Traitor!
Traitor! You should tell her that her
You
uncle
betrayed
Scum
us.
betrayed his high king. Best she know now, Advar.
You're all heart, Vivian.
Rogvir, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric
Liar.
challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of
That's
Skyrim
a fishing rod, by
and
the way.
all Nords. Boo!
Boo! I don't know who you are, but boo!
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Now, I don't want to get demonetized. So the autumn season really does affect the whole game. I didn't even know that.
Some gate guard you were!
He died well.
People just saying things. There's a lot of new stuff here. What is all that?
This tree be sound, the oak did frown, and bid the elf goodbye. For none could know 'twas not for show, and someone had to die.
Like, I wonder if there's a way for me to quickly change seasons in the mod settings. I'm unsure which mod is affecting seasons, but I'd like to, like... Nice. I'd like to just test how everything looks in all the seasons. But I mean, like, it's really nice. The season changes.
Pardon me.
Sorry. Like, I don't know why it happened so quickly. Like, maybe the game starts and it's... So, I am unsure of... Yeah, it says third day of autumn. Look at that. So, if I just wait... Like, I don't know... Is this Stardew Valley vibes where it's like 30 days a season, or... How do seasons work in Tamriel? Is it 90 days? Just go to bed 90 times? So the game actually starts at the end of summer. So I know one way I might be able to just... That's the museum on the right. Oh, the museum is here? Just looking inside here, because I know what this place looks like. Well, before, but not now. Ooh.
I swear, these seats are about as comfortable as a mammoth's tusk.
The cat.
I swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafingar's people will always be safe under my rule.
Your Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragonbridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for.
I wonder if
Oh,
you'll notice
yes, of
me.
course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. But about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
That little stance change was so nice. Also, the way this third-person camera works is very cinematic. Look at these animations. All these little animations add so much because Bethesda's typically kind of not good at humanoid animations. Stop petting cats, you might pet some Khajiit then. That is true, there is one type of Khajiit which just looks like a house cat, right? Thought you were in free cam there. No, that's the third person camera, which when you're moving, it locks it a bit harder. But then when you're like just looking around, it sort of softens. Okay, so in terms of changing seasons, I wonder... I'm gonna quick save here. Now,
Damn stormcloaks. Oblivion takes.
If I change the time code to like 20,000, there's probably a more efficient way to...
Miserable last one of them.
Did I do that right? Set time code to 20,000. No, sorry, set time scale. My bad. Does this pass time? 4th day of autumn. Fifth day of autumn. I could speed up time like this, but I do wonder if there's a mod configuration. A matter of time. This is some clock thing. Season? Seasonal weathers? So you can customize things pretty crazily. But if I wanted to... Like, how fast can I make time?
I've got what I came for. I better get back
I'm getting to the next season. Your deity has abandoned you to prevent it. Okay. That's fine. 19th day of autumn. Okay. So we can pass time like this. Deity abandoned us again? Or does it just say that every once in a while? Main quests completed abandoned you. Wow, okay. And I crashed the game. It's okay. I just wanted to see the next season. That's my bad. That's my bad. Okay, so I've learned of a different console command, which is set game month to, and then you can pick a month. And it should just set the game month to that. But I don't know if this will crash the game also. So let's try set game month to 3. And if I check the map, it says 3rd day of summer. So when do the graphics reset? Maybe if I step inside and then step outside, like how does the mod register what trees to load? Because it changed them to autumn without me even noticing. I don't know when it became autumn. Ah, a full-on loading screen. So it must have changed to autumn when I fast traveled that first time. Oh, look at that. It's all green now. Ah! So we get to explore how things look. Okay, nice. So this is Solitude in summer. I actually love that seasons just work. It just works.
It's your time to do with as you please. But what about those who depend on you so much?
Look at this leaning person. Look at these NPCs. They can lean now. So this is Solitude in summer. I should go ahead and...
But what about those who depend on you so much?
Look over... No, that's the military section. That's the barracks. I think this is the more central location. These textures are really nicely HD.
A method to your madness, and your madness is the method and the melody.
So I wonder, how does spring look? I just need to find an interior to walk into. Solitude Market. Can I walk in here? Is this not a door? It's a door that doesn't go anywhere. Okay.
I'm not
a cat.
Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
Yes, it's a tuxedo cat. They're all so chonky.
Wonderful opportunities working in that bar.
Zemi is neutral? Damn it. Aromatics. This is a Angeline's aromatics discovered. Let's go in here.
Feel free to look around. We have a fine selection of herbs here at Angela's Aromatics.
Wow, look at this shop. All the shops are so impressive now. But also, let's go set game month to 2, which should be in spring. And now if I step out, it should loading screen us. I didn't even know seasons were in this mod pack, but I'm impressed with how seamlessly they function. It's still pretty lush and green. I can't tell if there are more or less flowers.
Taste of home and heart. Get your fresh fruit and produce here.
Fresh fish. Fresh fish.
I'm gonna stop following the golden claws thing so that quest stops showing up. I'm gonna step out.
A coin or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask.
Damn Stormcloak rebels. Every one of them.
There's people everywhere. They're all just saying things to me. Because I want to see how things look everywhere. Because, well, we're not going to have time to look everywhere. But remember when we walked into here, it was autumn? We've now set it to spring, which I don't know what affects what. Like, are there more butterflies in spring or something? Oh, this... How does harvesting look like? There's a grab! Nice. You're all just hanging out here. Everything's back to being green. So, this is infamously like one of the ugliest views of Skyrim, because it just loads this area kind of weirdly. Is that boat moving? But this actually looks acceptable. This is like the ugliest the game will get. And it's fine. Just don't stare at it for too long. Look at this side. Wow, this looks amazing.
Far I have traveled to bring you these fine goods. Come and see what I offer.
Yeah, that water still looks awful. And it's just kind of a Skyrim thing. In every single mod pack, this water at this distance looks terrible. It just looks garbage. And I assume it's just a limitation of Skyrim. But look at all this. This looks so nice. What? Is that a... Did I see that right? Is that a tamed saber-toothed tiger? Is this yours? Look at this chonky tail. It's so chonky. Ah, yes, Skyrim. Ah, yes, Skyrim. There's no getting around this. They'll sort themselves out eventually. But, okay, wait, we can try see what this place looks like in winter as well. I just need an indoor... Yeah, that doesn't work. I just need an indoor place to go into. Okay, the horses figured it out. Can I go in here? Solitude stables? Okay. Just love the mix of lightings once it all really comes together. But okay, so let's set game month to... Is it still 12 months? If I want to make it winter, let's make it 11. Set game month to 9? 3rd day of winter. Okay. Oh, so it said it was summer just now. Was it not spring? Okay, it's now winter. Yeah, unfortunately, links will be blocked in chat because, you know. Oh, it's actually snowing everywhere. It's actually functional, fully functional seasons. On some terrains, there are footprints. You know, it's just... So there's a few things that I just unreasonably enjoy in media and games and interactive media particularly. And one of them that I always mention are cloud shadows, which I would love to see. I really enjoy cloud shadows. The second thing that I really enjoy are seasons. I just really enjoy seasons. But also, I think I wasn't actually in spring just now. So let me try refresh into spring. So seasons doesn't get rid of functionality. These flowers are still here. Got it. But they actually look like they're covered in frost and snow. Chicken. So set game month to 1. What months do we have? So 3. 3 is summer. 4? No. 4 is autumn. Oh, the months are 3, 4, 5? What's 5? 5 is winter. Six is spring. Okay. I'm just seeing how the... So now we're in spring. I thought because I think I did 2 and we went to summer, so I thought 1 was spring. So now we're spring? Which should be, right? 3rd day of spring, yeah. Oh. I can't tell you how much I genuinely enjoy that.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead.
Let's go to another location.
I've been looking for you. Need a ride?
I would like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Where should we go? What other city would you like to see? Markarth is probably a good one. Riften might be a good one.
Keep an eye out for trouble. It's only a matter of time.
Markarth is probably the most different one, but Riften is iconic, right? Let's go to Markarth and then let's go to Riften. Because I think that makes more sense on the map. Markarth is the old supposed dwarven city, right? I'm remembering the name correctly. I'm not always the best with names. I think that's correct. Markarth. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Markarth.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Look at the details on this armor and everything. Like, they still clip through various things, but especially with all the new animations, you can't expect it all to just
You'd best hurry it up.
Yeah. Okay, I'm getting on. Don't parkour up here. Actually, just sit in it.
Damn rebels.
It's the one with the quest automatically start when you get inside the city. I think a couple cities actually do that, but yes. So we will be going to Riften. Don't worry, we'll go to Riften soon. Lovely.
Traveling in the Reach is dangerous. You need a good carriage.
Ah. Let's what time is it? It's midnight? It's okay. Let's head on in at nighttime. Because I like how this looks.
Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead.
Big moon. Yeah, the moon is huge. I don't know if that's lore accurate.
A bit of jewelry for your journey home.
Oh, this
Watch it!
would
The
look
Reach
lovely
belongs
on
to
my
the
sister.
Forsworn!
I couldn't save her.
Hey! What was that? Glory to the
Wait, I thought he died.
That's all you've got. The old gods give me strength! Back to the great task waiting.
By the divines, the Forsworn are here in the city.
Everyone, stay back. The Markarth city guard have this all under control. There are no Forsworn here.
Did you see the moves these people were doing? Like they're doing flips and spins and everything. How much do I have to level up before I can do those things? Taking the key.
Gods. A woman attacked right on the streets. Are
What
you
is this
alright?
outfit?
Did you see what happened?
Must have missed it, sorry.
You don't have to say sorry to me. I just hope the Eight bring us more peace in the future. Oh, I think you dropped this. Some kind of note. Looks important.
Dialogue history. There's a button behind me which says dialogue history. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. Is this your note? What does this mean?
My note? No, that's yours. Must have fallen out of your pocket. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we should look at this city.
I hope your stay in Markarth treats you better.
Okay. There's a cat! It's growling. What happens? Fair. I actually took some damage from that. Okay. Let's have a look at the city. Excuse me. Nice. Gets toxic plasmosis. I don't know if they've added that as a disease you can get.
Damn stormcloaks. Oblivion take them. Every miserable last one of them.
This is a nice city at night.
What is it, Imperial?
Oh. It just... I'm waiting for me to stop being awed by the game. Like... How does the stuff out there still look okay? I should consider taking a bath soon.
Just a few more hours and I can crawl under some furs.
There's water all over the place here. I just need to submerge myself in water. The water flows down to here. I'm taking a bath. I don't know if this is enough. Maybe ducking helps submerge myself a little bit. Does that count? Probably. Just take a quick dip in the drainage ditch, yeah. there must be an interior for me to look at in this city. What is this? The Hag's Cure? Yeah, that's not going there. Interior. How about this door? Markarth Ruins? Yeah, I'm not going in there. Hall of the Dead? Yeah, I'm on this side of the city, so all of this is like quest stuff. Where's the main chamber in Markarth again? It's been years since I've actually played through Skyrim, that's why. I think it's this? Even the materials, like what reflects and what doesn't, add so much. Understone Keep. Let's have a look at Understone Keep. Oh, I'm excited to see Riften as well. Ooh. I should reflect on what I've learned to advance myself. I've leveled up. Have I? I have leveled up. Give me more health. I keep dying. I should also make it so that I can heal more.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies. First, you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the Jarl will answer for any desecration of my ancestors' bodies.
That's enough, Thongvor. We're done.
Okay, they're done. They will stand here and stare at each other. Okay, no, they're leaving. Just looking at stuff. It's a pretty intimidating throne room. I don't know if I'll get in trouble for sitting. Who knows what mods are installed. Yes. Don't mind me. I can parkour on top of the throne. Sure. Steal the what is this? A fishbowl? Hmm. I like this place. I'm glad we came to check out Markarth. You'd like to see glass armor? We saw some glass stuff in a shop earlier. Probably not going to be getting it myself anytime soon. Okay, we can now head to Riften, I think. See what that looks like. Oh, but we should actually see what this place looks like during the day. Let's go to about 11 a.m. Equally impressive. Look at this rainbow effect.
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of mead.
You know, this is the kind of level of modding where it's like...
So you don't know anything about this house? No. Anyone seen entering or leaving? Any strange lights or unusual noises?
It's abandoned, and it's always been abandoned.
Who's talking? There's someone below, I think. Look at that cape. Oh yeah, this sort of parkour, very useful if you want to like leap over certain things.
Excuse me, but do you know
What?
anything about this house? Seen anyone enter or leave?
Who's talking? I just landed down here. You? No. Why are you asking?
I'm with the Vigil of Stendar. We believe this house might have been used for Daedra worship, legal rites and so forth.
Do you need any help?
I was actually just about to head on inside. Be good to have someone watch my back. Follow me and keep your eyes open. Daedra are powerful creatures and tricksters. Never know what you'll find.
I feel like we should go ahead and do this. Feels like a good excuse to do some stuff.
Well, well. Another maggot to squash beneath my boot.
A gloom wraith?
Go no good. Wait. Never should have come here.
That it?
I'm paralyzed.
At your best!
Victory is yours.
I'm not dead. Now I'm dead. Now I'm dead. Okay. Okay. I am very underleveled for this stuff. Hey, would you like to go kill some Daedra? No, thank you. I'm just gonna leave. Goodbye. The visual effects are very overwhelming. I think it works better in third person because the camera is more zoomed out. In first person, the effects are so much, so it can be somewhat overwhelming. Just a bit of a misty afternoon, but we gotta get ourselves over to Riften. Are you the carriage rider?
Traveling in the Reach is dangerous. You need a good carriage.
I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
Riften.
Climb and back and we'll be off.
Like, there's so much detail everywhere. Like, who are you?
You'd best hurry it up.
And look at all that stuff. It's just... You could spend hours.
A hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding
I kind of brought him with
Whiterun
me.
From old Rorikstead.
It's so much. It's so much to the point where, like, you could spend hundreds of hours just exploring and looking at things. Like, there's so much new stuff on top of everything that was already here. Oh, I'm already liking Riften. So, the trees here are by default a little bit more
Couldn't ask
orange,
for better weather.
but we are currently in spring, and seasons do affect here as well. So there's some perpetual...
Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale at fair prices.
Yes, hello. So I was wondering how Riften would handle the seasons.
Goods and wares of all kinds.
I see a wolf. So yeah, the effects in third person make a lot more sense. So let me fight this wolf in third person. Dodge roll. Dodge roll. Oh, I have successfully leveled up. Wolves are pretty easy now. Let's look over here. Just to overlook some of this stuff. Nice. Look at this forest. So yeah, there's some perpetually autumn trees to indicate that this is in fact Riften. But let's go look inside, see what's changed.
Hold there.
Oh, right.
Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax.
What's the tax for?
For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter?
This is obviously a shakedown.
Call it what you want. You don't pay, then you're not getting in.
Do you think I could take him? You're obviously a thief. I kill thieves.
I think you'd be a little smarter than that.
Fine, I'll pay you. Just let me in.
It's been a pleasure doing business with you.
I have an
Let me
audience
open
to
the
show
gate,
Riften.
and you can head into the city.
It's okay, fine. It's fine, it's fine. We want to see Riften. Here we go. Riften! Always a depressing but pretty city. Okay. It doesn't have the standard, like... I'm used to, like, JK's Skyrim, right? Which has, like, a certain number of things.
I had another run-in with the Thieves' Guild.
Be careful, Mule. The Thieves' Guild has Maven Blackbriar at its back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them, Eren.
I know. I just
don't know
want
you.
to leave.
You and Riften looking for trouble?
Thing that's happened to this
Bye.
city in a long time.
You can pretend not to hear me all you want.
I'm really
but you
getting
better
tired
stay
of
out of the
excuses.
Blackbriar's
When
business.
you borrowed the money, you said you'd
Wow,
pay it back
okay,
on
look at
time
this.
and
This
pick
is
up
where
the
things
usual
get
fee.
I know.
more detailed and
How was I to know
impressive.
the shipment would get robbed?
Next
They
time,
say Helgen got hit by a dragon.
nothing would have
One of
happened
those
to
horrors comes here. We'll be ready.
Are you telling me you robbed it?
You'll be ready for a dragon here in the city made of wood.
Pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is
Okay, I do want to check out that, but what time is it? 11:41 a.m. Okay, markets should be all things happening. I see a cat. I'm gonna risk it. It actually says cat discovered.
The Imperials think us all lawless beasts. I am proof of their ignorance.
Sorry. My bad. The scorched hammer discovered. Like, I kind of
My
want to...
husband Bercy will be the death. Oh,
Excuse me. I kind of want to look at, like... What? Skyrim. Does this lead out of the city? I wanted to look at the shop. It's... The Bee and the Barb. All cats playthrough. I mean, it's another thing to collect, right?
You've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
People of Riften, heed my words. The return of the dragons
Comfy.
is not mere
It's
coincidence.
just like me.
This is one of the signs.
My skill in battle is
that Lady
unmatched.
Mara is displeased with your
Fortunately for
constant
you,
inebriation.
that skill
Put
can
down
be
your
bought.
flagons filled with your vile liquids and embrace the teachings of the handmaiden of Kine.
No, Maramo. We talked about this. Talon?
Kirava, certainly we can come to some sort of an understanding. These people must be made aware of the chaos they've sown.
Enough, Maramo. We've all heard of the dragons and their return. There's no need to use them as an excuse to harass our customers.
Very well, Talon. I'll remove myself from this den of iniquity.
We're not kicking you out. Just keep the sermons at the temple and let us all sin in peace.
Speaking of the temple, I should go look at that. And then I should set it to proper autumn to see how this looks in full-on autumn.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
This is the Mistvale Keep. Oh, we should definitely look at the Mistvale Keep.
Those snow-backed Imperials renounced humanity when they laid down before the Thalmor.
Look at the moves they can do. Like, I have a feeling I need to, like, level up even just to do a power attack. Like, because I don't know how you do a power attack. You're not just clicking and holding. Like, Bone Breaker, attacks with melee. No. For 6 seconds following a one-handed power attack, all attacks paralyze their target. No, so I don't even know how you do a power attack in this combat system. It's actually weird. Let's look at Mistvale Keep. Those are perks locked to special moves in the base game, but the animations look more elaborate
Have our
now.
scouts come up with any information
Wow, look
on
at
these
this!
reports of dragons?
Yes, milady. That unpleasantness at Helgen supposedly involved a dragon. It killed several soldiers before it departed.
I want you to speak to the city guard. Make sure there's a contingency plan in effect in case Riften falls under attack.
Yes, milady. I've also taken the liberty in preparing a private carriage, just in case.
Good.
You see those
If
warriors
Riften
from
should fall,
Hammerfell?
it's only
They've
right
got
that they
curved
be
swords.
spared.
Curved swords.
Those skill trees are larger than you remember. Yeah, they're definitely expanded. This is a hall. I like that. Okay. And let's have a look at the temple. So yeah, Riften still feels pretty, at least early autumn, even when it's not autumn. Wait, where's the temple?
Looking to stay alive? Why
Where am I? I'm a bit lost. Ah, here it is. Temple of Mara. Ooh, wow. I mean, half the work goes to the lighting, but... So the whole religion system has also been expanded, where you can have and lose the favor of various gods. Oh, and I should then set game month to 4. And that should make it autumn? Yes. So we can check out Riften in full autumn. Let it load in the autumn weather. Because in autumn, everywhere goes kind of orange. But here, it's supposed to be orange, like an overwhelming autumn vibe. As far as I recall, Skyrim was supposed to have a season system because it's not unknown to Bethesda games. Daggerfall had seasons. Is this a new cat? It's an orange cat? Why does it say stray cat is dead? That feels wrong. That stray cat is definitely not dead. Oh, some stuff got knocked around here. Game of the year, you can pet the cat, yeah. Okay, and then this will be Riften in full autumn Riften vibes. There we go. For those of you who like autumn.
Riften, Jewel of Skyrim.
Tools, wares, and weapons, all for sale at fair prices.
It's just so nice. The cat looked like a mini tiger. It may have been a Khajiit. I think that's a dangerous path there. Where am I on the map? Let me head back to Riverwood. So I can probably talk about, because all of this was like a first experience for me as well. My impressions of Nolvus. I was kind of worried that it would be too much. Because it's not just graphics changes, it's gameplay changes as well. I was worried that it was going to be far, far too much.
Oh, damn leg's playing up. I should see a healer one of these days.
No, so just trying to see. There's animations for all of this, huh? Oh, Alt. Alt is like a sprint like this, and then you can thrust. Oh, there's so much combat stuff that you really should practice. I'm gonna get to daytime here so we can actually see what we're doing. There's so much combat stuff that I haven't even learned. Like, it's gonna, like, see if I alt and then stab, you can do that. If you're crouched, you do other attacks. Oh, the sun's rising. I forgot it's still autumn. Let me go ahead and set it back into... We never looked at the Sleeping Giant Inn. We should definitely put that on our look at.
Be careful.
Sorry. Is that person stood in there? Okay. Sleeping Giant Inn. So first we'll look at here. And also I'll set it back to spring. It's summer. No, spring was 6. Yeah.
Orgnar. Orgnar, are you listening?
Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch. Did you hear me?
Yep, ale's going bad.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon.
All right, back out, and it's spring now, so it's got to load in. So yeah, my main concern with all of this was, first of all, it's like 650 gigabytes. It's a lot. This is a huge mod. So we can talk about the experience and also whether it's just worth it or not. Because it's a lot. And my main concern was it was going to be too much. That it was going to be just absolutely, overwhelmingly too much. But after just briefly going through it, it doesn't actually feel like it's too much in terms of the experience. Like, it still feels like you're playing Skyrim. Like, it may initially feel like you're not playing Skyrim because of things like... Did something just change with how I looked? Because of all of this stuff, and all of this stuff, and all of this stuff, and like, you do have to kind of relearn the game because so much has changed. But it still feels like Skyrim at the end of the day. Now, is it worth it? Like, first of all, I'm playing on the beta version of the in-development future kind of stuff. And it's not fully stable. But only one crash, honestly. I do like how the combat is much more clear. Like, there's like that slight pause when you hit things, there's the lines. Oh, that's a wolf! Combat is much clearer and it's much... oh, something's happened here. It's much easier to understand what's going on outside of the massive effects. Is that an enemy? Who are you? Bandit Chief. Some things have gone on here. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff I was supposed to be killing at the start. Some stuff happened over here. But yeah, in terms of just getting this running as I have set it up here, it is very limited, the number of people who could do this. Like, first of all, just having like 700 gigs free, gonna be a bit of a problem. How many of you have 700 gigs free?
Are you looking for a fight? All
Yes.
right, you've got it.
Look at that, I did this. Oh, I'm dying. Potion of healing. I have to drink it? That's... Oh, no, you can't just cheese it anymore. Athleticism. Okay, no. I can come back and get you.
I love a good fight.
Like, this fighting experience does feel a lot more rewarding than the vanilla Skyrim fighting experience. Because it rewards you for...
Think you can take me?
What was that?
Not impressed.
Did you see that dodge she did? Okay, so that was like, it's far more rewarding doing this kind of combat system. I really enjoy it. It's really good. It's way harder, but if you're gonna be installing this kind of thing, you're gonna be spending hundreds of hours playing this. There's no point installing Nolvus unless you are planning to spend at least a couple hundred hours playing it. Right? It just adds so much. Now, weirdly, when I was installing Nolvus, one of the things, like in its options, it was like saying, oh, if this is your first time playing Skyrim, you should not change this setting. And I'm like, if you have not played Skyrim before, you should probably not use Nolvus. It's just too much. Like, I don't think this would be a good experience for someone who has never played Skyrim before. Right? It's like graphically it's nice to look at, but it changes so much of the gameplay that I don't think it's a good idea for someone to have this as your first experience of Skyrim. But also, if this is your first experience of Skyrim, you wouldn't be able to appreciate all the improvements and changes. Because kind of the reason why this is so impressive is because you know what it used to look like. Whereas, if you didn't know what it used to look like, then all of this just looks like, well, it's a game that released in 2025 or something. So, if you've never played Skyrim before, don't bother with this. You're gonna need a beefy system and also just insane amounts of free storage to do it anyway. But I would say if you have played a significant amount of Skyrim, like vanilla Skyrim, and you haven't really modded the game before, then this is essentially like experiencing the whole thing again. Look at that. Like, I did really, really enjoy this exploration. Like, I enjoyed this so much. It's the first time where I've modded Skyrim after finishing my playthrough of Skyrim. It's the first time I've been like, I kind of want to play it again. Just with all this stuff. Like, it is like weirdly, constantly impressive. Interiors, exteriors, audio, just people just looking at things. Like, you just want to keep looking around and just seeing stuff. Dark Souls bosses. Like, there is an easier setting. So I'm playing on medium difficulty. If you find that this is too hard, like you actually just want to play through the game, pick easy. There is also like a prepare to die difficulty. So it can get harder than this as well. But medium difficulty is probably if you want to actually spend a lot of time playing. Because you can't change the difficulty after. A lot of the mods are tied to specific difficulty settings, so you can't really make things easier after outside of like doing some manual tweaks or whatever, console commands or something. But yeah, Nolvus, like, this was my first proper experience with it. I am thoroughly impressed with what Skyrim has become. And, you know, previously I have talked about next gen, for like next gen, quote unquote, for Skyrim mods and stuff. And the idea for me for what next gen means is that it doesn't really run on current gen systems, or it's currently trying to do things that are not for the current gen. Fox, thank you so much. And also Shroot Farms earlier, thank you so much. So last time I said I modded Skyrim for next gen is when I had infinite LODs for the grass and stuff. The level of detail stuff into the distance. It's like having infinite grass into the distance, and it was like really laggy and not optimized at all, but it was tech that was not really designed for the current gen. This one, it's obviously running pretty much fine on a machine that exists today. So I don't want to like commit to saying like this was next gen, but also even though this is running on a machine that exists today, I think it is still so prohibitive in terms of what is required to run this that I would still argue that this is not for current gen systems, and I would say that this is a next gen Skyrim experience, because I don't think the majority of people would have computers that can run this for another 5 years. And I would say that that makes something next gen. Next gen is at least 5 years into the future. So although if you have a system that can run this, you could do it today. But I don't think many people have a system that can run this. Also, to get this, it's not so straightforward. First of all, you're downloading about 3,600 mods. So the installer handles everything, right? It just does it all. But you're taking mods out of Nexus mods. And to get mods at any reasonable speed, you have to pay for a premium Nexus account, which is like $10 for a month. So you have to pay $10 to Nexus just for a month, just so you can get the mods downloaded. Otherwise, there's a download speed cap and you're not getting 3,600 mods without premium. You're gonna have to have Skyrim Anniversary Edition on Steam. This doesn't work with the GOG version of the game. It only works with the Steam version of the game, and you have to have the Anniversary Edition upgrade, which is another, what, $20? So you have to have Skyrim Special Edition. You have to have Skyrim Anniversary Edition. You then have to pay Nexus for premium, which is $10 for a month. And then you have to have at least minimum 700 gigs of free space. 700 gigs of free space just to fit all of this. And then you have to have the hardware needed to run this at any reasonable frame rate. So whether this is worth it is very, very subjective. And I think the general standard answer is no. You could get like half of this much, much easier. You could get like a decent Skyrim overhaul in like, 20, 30 mods. And you will be able to overhaul Skyrim, but it will still pretty much feel and play like Skyrim. This is like a completely new experience, which I wouldn't even recommend if you haven't played through Skyrim already. This is the kind of thing where you played through Skyrim like 5 years ago and you're kind of forgetting things now. And it's like you want to get back in, but you don't want to just play Skyrim again. You get something like this. So the number of people this is for is minuscule. Minuscule. Just the cost of doing all of this is crazy. Which video card do you need? On the extreme highest graphics setting preset, it recommends a 4070 Ti, I think. It recommends a 4070 Ti. During the install process, that's what it says. So you could, like, if you have like a 3070, it says, oh, you could run maybe the medium graphics settings. When you're installing the mod, it asks which level of graphics. I can, and show you what it is, the highest settings. I didn't change any settings. I just picked the highest setting, and this is what it is. I picked the medium difficulty, this is what it is. I didn't tweak it or anything. This is what the game is. This is what Nolvus is. But yeah, like, considering, I think the statistic I last read was that only 8% of Skyrim players have ever modded Skyrim. Right? One of the most modded games in the world, 92% of Skyrim players have never touched a mod. That's the last statistic that we've heard. As far as we know, that's true, because it came from Bethesda, but, grain of salt. But let's assume it's true. 8% of all Skyrim players have ever modded the game. The number of people who could even mod Nolvus would probably be like 0.01% of Skyrim players. And the number of those people who would want to do this is even less. So Nolvus is for a tiny, tiny, minuscule amount of people. Like, I showed off a good amount of gameplay here, and you can see generally what it is, what it's trying to be. And of course, I've not shown you every location, every mechanic, every system, every thing that's in the game, but I think it's shown enough for you to know whether you would want this at all or not. But then consider if it's worth it. Do you really want Skyrim taking up 700 gigs on your hard drive? And yes, it has to be an SSD. You'd rather spend another week modding and then not playing the game? Yeah, it's kind of like when you cook a lot of food and then after cooking, you're not really hungry anymore because you're like satisfied by the cooking. Whereas this, I didn't mod this. There's an installer. The installer itself is free. The Nolvus stuff is free. It just takes all these like 3,600 mods that build up to 650 gigs of space. It just installs it, and it took like maybe it'll take you like half an hour to an hour, maybe a bit longer, I don't know, depending on your system and internet speed and everything. But I managed to get it in less than an hour. It installed. Then there was some instability issues where I had to move the Skyrim default folder a little bit for it to actually start working. There's a few things that prevent it from launching, which they have some instructions on what you can and can't do to fix it. So I had to move a folder before it started working. This version is still a little unstable because this is Nolvus version 6. It's in beta. It says install this only if you want to look for bugs. We only had one legitimate crash near the beginning of everything. After that, it's been pretty stable outside of me messing with things. But yeah, that was Nolvus, Skyrim, which I would say is still, like, this is still a next-gen experience today. Because it just feels so different. And if you have already played through Skyrim a long time ago, and you have a great PC, and you have the money to spare, then this is something you could try. Otherwise, you could try Wabbajack, which has various overhauls like this, and they come at varying sizes. There's some which are like 50 gigs. There are some which are like 150 gigs. There's some which are like 300 gigs. You know, I also tried a few others. Elysium, I tried Elysium on Wabbajack. Also good, but I just found this to look better, so I wanted to show you the best I found. But I did run around Elysium for a long time as well. And that one was like 400 gigs, 300 gigs, somewhere around there. But Wabbajack has some like 50 gig, 100 gig overhauls, which are also very impressive. So Nolvus is sort of like the most demanding. I hesitate to say the best because so much is preference as well, right? This is the most demanding. Nolvus is the most demanding. And then there's various tiers that go down the list, which you can also try out, depending on, probably based on how much storage space you have. But anyway, I hope you really enjoyed this look at Skyrim Nolvus version 6 in beta. It's still being developed. It's not for 2025 as far as I know. They're still working on it, but it's the most impressive Skyrim overhaul I've ever experienced, and I thought I would want to share that with you and share my experience of that with you as well, and I hope you enjoyed this. Now, if you'd like to support the channel, please do consider subscribing. We'll be doing way more crazy things like this in the future, and you can check out the rest of the content on the channel. If you really, really want to support and keep us doing things independently and everything, please do check out the Patreon. We've got exclusive videos over there. We've also got free videos on Patreon, not available on YouTube, and you can just see those. But the $3 tier gets you everything, and we'll be doing some more exclusive Let's Plays there as well, ongoing. So thank you so much for the support. Anyway, that's going to be it from me for now. Thank you all so much for joining, and I'll see you in the next video.